Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Williams' cross.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. Out to the right. Now it's Beckham, and it's played into the middle. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet is herring after that one. That pass isn't the best. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckham. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Brazil finding their passes. Now it's Mbappe. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Backward it goes. And this is Nedved. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Up he goes! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
There's the shot! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nedved.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a decent clearance. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Beckham standing over it. And he's cut it out. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Rijkaard. Look at the space here. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a little off target. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Lovely ball in a real... And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Tchouameni clears it away. He's gone for goal! Tchouameni attempts a clearance. Mateus takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, that's well spotted. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of a
chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Bullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. Lahm. Tomori wins the duel this time.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's an excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Lahm. And here's Nedved. Could try cutting inside here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 24. Camisa 10.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's going to be disappointed with that. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. Keeper's dealt with that. And here's Neymar. Hakimi tries to cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Tomori. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Olise. Yamal. Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driven forward. Hullet is onto it in a flash. And Mateus. Threads one in. Yamal.
Brazil truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Great chance! He's got a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. Tomori. Neymar. And it's Hakimi. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Stood up well to him there. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Mbappe. Yamal. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Vieira can get it clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid, where they all scored.
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
That's what they all say. This is the time you need that pace.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pelé. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's there to make the challenge. And here's Elise. He is through here.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Van der Ven. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Hullet. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Lahm. Nedved has it out wide and in space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lahm, and he's onside. Delivers the ball, and the keeper beats it away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Lahm clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Mateus. Hullet proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Mbappe. Pele conjures time and space where few can. And the return pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well.
That was lovely, that.
Elects to cross! Smashing header! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Nedved. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Mbappe gets into a good position. And it's played in. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses it. He gets big. He has done it. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Hullet. Mateus receives it in a good position here. And they're quick to get it back. Big chance! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Agentes de segurança de cada bloco, dirijam-se à sala de controle imediatamente.
That gets things going for the second half. Vitinha cuts out the pass. And here's Hullet. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckham. And it's Hakimi. Pele. Now it's Beckham. He's got two. He scores! The second half sparks straight into life. What a header Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Nice interception, well timed. Quality ball. Mateus. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's away. They're urged. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mateus deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pelé. And he thumps it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Van de Ven. Played back in. Aims beyond the defence. Crosses it in here. That's a decent clearance. Van de Ven tries to clear. And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 11.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he plays one through.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 6.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And the shots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gives it back. Played into space.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nicely aimed pass. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Hullet. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Now it's Foden, and it's made its way to him. Knocks it out wide. Lahm delivers. Thuram tries to clear, and it's Fernandes. He's having a shot! In he goes again! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Platini is always scanning the pitch for targets. Yamal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha makes the interception. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Cherki, he's got away. Hullet. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so.